Rico, a Puerto Rico, a Puerto Rico, a Puerto Rico.
And now, it's time for the Channel High News with your hosts, District Dabbers. Fresh into the news desk tonight. Michigan's new recreational marijuana laws, they're kind of doozy. They're kind of shaky, all right? 57% of voters chose to legalize marijuana and hemp in the state. We got some artwork here, right? %57 of the voters chose to legalize marijuana and hemp in the state. Even though marijuana has been legal all year, retail sales are still months away.
Yup.
Since 12/2018, so since right around December 2018, Michigan residents 21 and over have been able to possess and consume marijuana. However,
Merry Christmas.
However, there's a catch.
Oh, shit.
They have not been able to buy legally yet, or recreationally, that is. In November of 2019, they will begin to start taking applications for marijuana businesses. After licensing, the businesses will be able to sell medical marijuana on the recreational market. Medical and recreational marijuana will be able to be sold in the same location.
Wow.
Individual cities and towns can still choose to ban marijuana on the local level. So some of these bans are temporary, however, some were not. So please use discretion. So they can be like, they can be dry towns. It can be pot-free zones.
They can say Detroit can't have no weed.
Yeah, like for instance, they can say there's no weed in Detroit. There you go.
That's a fucking lie. That's a...
Consumption during social gatherings is not yet allowed, but soon will be, including festivals and special events. So that means that right now there is no official pop-up scene per se. I mean, don't quote me on that. I mean, I'm sure there may be one, but there's no way to legally do it at the moment. You know what I mean? Home delivery will soon be available as an option also. However, marijuana drive-thrus are banned by the state, so there'll be you can't come through, Wheaties drive-thru and get what you need. You know what I'm saying?
Number 420.
Yeah, and ask for the 420 special with a side of 710.
Let me get that Dutch special with the lemonade.
Can I get that with papers? And
So look, man, we got more stuff coming into this news desk every day. So here we go. We're gonna keep it moving.
Keep it go.
New Yorkers are jonesing for legal weed, so they're now flocking. They are flocking in herds to Massachusetts.
Wow.
Shout out to my fam down in Massachusetts. After lawmakers in the Empire State whiffed on recreational marijuana. New Yorkers looking for recreational marijuana are, they're taking road trips to Massachusetts after New York lawmakers dodged legalizing recreationally.
Crazy.
This is I'm gonna quote the New York the Daily News on this, okay?
Give it to him.
Despite strong efforts of advocates, legislature failed to rally behind a measure that would allow marijuana to be legally grown, sold, and used for recreational purposes in New York State. On the upside, they did decriminalize it by lessening the penalties and allowing for previous arrests of small amounts to be expunged.
Okay, I can dig it.
Now we see recreational marijuana businesses in the New England state getting a lot more business from their neighbors from the Big Apple. Especially after this piece of legislation was turned down.
Right.
So, they got to get it together a little bit over in New York if their market is going to work. But, I shout out to New York for the ingenuity to just be like, fuck it, I'm going to go drive a couple hours down this way. You know what I'm saying? Well, you could drive a couple hours down south too. Don't let that stop you.
Yeah, don't let that stop you. 95.
We're here in Washington, D.C.
95
okay,
go
aquí
both
estamos
ways.
en Washington, D.C. getting it popping también. But shout out to my fan que está allá in Massachusetts. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Hour and a half, 2 hours, you could be from New York to
Yo,
Massachusetts.
come through.
So look, man, that's awesome.
Do what you do.
This just in. I had to give him the journalistic face there. I had to be serious. Shit, that was just in. Michigan has just legalized. We were just talking about it, but man, there's a man taking action out there. Local Michigan man He invents a pill targeted towards people who may have gotten too high.
Oh my god.
So it's kind of like a hangover helper,
Yeah.
or like a weed Norcam or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A weed methadone, if you will.
Can or cam.
So here we go, man. Steve
Can.
Goldner and his team of scientists are investing in the medical marijuana market.
Wow.
Among their creations is Parachute, a CBD tablet designed for people who may have gotten a little too crazy with the blunts, the dabs, the edibles, or yada yada.
Yeah.
The dab suppositories, if you will.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And now they need help coming down.
Damn.
Need help coming down. They're just up there.
Been there before.
They're just floating in the wind.
Can't move.
And so boom, in comes the Parachute. Here's a little bit more about Parachute, man. It's pure CBD. It dissolves under your tongue.
Wow.
The effects are seen in as little as 5 minutes.
Wow.
The founder, Steve Goldner, says, and I quote, "People take edibles and they get too high. It can be pretty dreadful." So that's where the Parachute comes in. Give me your money.
Damn.
Bro, this man invented liquid methadone.
But this
That's
dude is
smart.
this man is
Smart.
the inventor of methadone. So
liquid methadone.
Canadone.
yeah.
Put Canada in front of everything.
So yo, this is the motherfucking Parachute, all right? It could bring you down.
Damn.
It'll bring you down.
I got laid out by some brownies before.
And now we're gonna add a little special segment
I
to the
understand.
news tonight.
What's
all right,
that?
bro? It's a 7:10 today. Tomorrow's 7:10.
Fuck,
So
yes.
we're gonna do a little
Extra dab?
history.
Oh, the
We're
history.
gonna do a little history of 7:10. Why do we celebrate National Oil Day on July 10th, ladies and gentlemen? Does anyone have the answer?
Nobody's getting this right.
Yes, thank you.
got
Because 710 is oil backwards
Hey.
and upside down. My intern fucked that up. But
180.
it goes beyond that. 420 is National Weed Smoking Day. But we have a special day for shatter, sauce, live resin, rosin, distillate, diamonds. And that day is 710, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Make some noise for 710. This holiday began to gain fame in about 2013 with the sudden rise of dabbing and the extract culture. People quickly realized that marijuana is too amazing of a plant to just celebrate on one day out of the year. So we needed 710. Some might even say 710 needed us. I'm just saying. Right in the middle of the summer, many of our legal states choose to celebrate the occasion. The past 5 years, there's been a Chalice Festival. The music festival has been going on since 2013. There's definitely been a lot of scandal around this event.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be able to go into it now because that's neither here nor there. But it's been running roughly since 2013 to about 2018, surrounding the date 710. However, High Times is bailed out this year.
Quack. Farside is there. Sizzla Kalanji.
Yeah. Many dispensaries throughout the country will offer specials on or the week of 710, you know? And I know a guy out here that might be able to help you with that situation.
Hey.
I'm not pointing any fingers, but right about over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to point no fingers. But you know, this guy might be able to help you. And that is the motherfucking news.
Hey!
Special
Extended
Special
edition of the news.
Oh, yo, because we have
So don't forget.
some fire shit
Don't
coming
forget,
up.
Papa. You gotta hit right around over here, or over here works too. You could go over here. I like it over here. You know what I'm saying? You could go right there, and you could like, you could subscribe, you could hit for the motherfucking post notifications if you want to be up to date on all the Channel High news. This is your correspondent, Jay All Day, aka District Dabbers,
Rico.
with the Channel High news.
A Puerto Rico. A Puerto Rico.